Okay. All right. Polly, you sent a link. Okay. I'm good. I'm live. I got one person, and I have a reusable link now, so I won't have to go through that anymore. I sent the link out to Nate. Hey, I might. Hey, do you want to come up for a little bit? I'm kind of still reeling over Polly. I wanted to talk to Nate about Polly, but um, I'm all for a good laugh, but we've got some serious business we need to talk about. So Polly's mad at me, and I just can't believe it. I mean, I wasn't even able to talk. He's pissed at me because he says I'm lying, and when you go through a coma and you're in a coma for 2 weeks, your memory gets totally wiped out. And I made him mad, and he thinks I'm just full of shit now and lying. Yeah, well, he's never been mad at me before. Like this is incredibly upsetting. So, um, I just want to talk to Nate too about it because I wasn't able to talk to him, and I have valid reasons. Yeah, I don't want in on that one. Yeah, I know. I know, but I am interested in talking to Nate about it because I think Nate believes me. Okay. Hey.
Hello.
Hi. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing all right. How you doing?
Well, not too good. I got kicked out of MeWe. You're the only person I have on MeWe. So
Well, you're not kicked out of MeWe totally. You could start your own community and people that
I don't
want
know
to.
how to do that. I
Well, you could
had to.
learn.
Well,
You could learn. You
you
you set
know
up your own
what?
Discord before, Jess. You set up your own Discord before, so I'm pretty sure that's harder.
Well, I'll see. I'm feeling really pissed poor about what's going on right now. And
All right. Well, yeah.
I wanted to talk to you about it because he wasn't giving me a chance to talk to him about
Uh,
it.
all right. Well, let's just start there, right? Because you've done a number of streams on people and kicked them out and banned them so that they can't even talk in your chat, let alone join your panel.
Well, I did. I said I was going to ban people, but I didn't. Like
No,
Jess
no, no,
Hilton.
no, 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 no. What I'm saying is, I can think of a few people. Like, so just for an example,
Uh-huh.
me, Tanya, and Baby Jane, and
Uh-huh.
maybe Todd as well, have been banned, and then you actively talk about us on a stream while we can't even talk in the chat. So what you've done is harsher than what Paulie did. Paulie said, "Oh, I'm just treating you the way you treated me," kind of thing. But he was actually kinder to you because when you're doing a stream on someone that you're upset with, many times you have blocked them, myself included.
Well, you deserved it, though. I don't
Yeah, okay,
want you.
that's fair enough. I'm not asking anyone to um
I know.
uh,
But
take up a fight for
remember
me ever.
the Nate hate stream is all I have to say. Is the Nate hate
Yeah, but
stream.
there was another one where you started fighting with Katie, and as soon as she said something
No,
back to you, you blocked her. Yes, that happened, Jess.
it happened because there were all those dicks and
No,
Katie.
I'm not. No,
They
no, no,
used
no.
Katie. They used Katie. They use you. They use
Jess, I'm
Cocaine
talking about a different
Bottle.
time. I'm talking
Oh,
about a completely different time. There's been many
okay.
times you've done it. Yeah, don't. You got to be careful at the timelines because you make an excuse, but it's the wrong timeline.
All
You know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah.
So it's just a fact, and I could get clips in that if you wanted, but it's just a fact that
Yeah.
you block people and then talk shit behind the block, and they can't even talk in your chat. Now, Paulie did a stream and just didn't let you join. He allowed you in the chat, and you were able to speak whatever you wanted to speak in the chat, weren't you? You weren't silenced or kicked out. You normally
Yeah.
silence or kick people out that disagree with you.
Well, I don't know about that, but
Oh, well, everyone else knows. You're very
okay.
block happy. You're very block happy, Jess.
I used to be. I'm not so much anymore because
That's in
when
the
they
past,
say,
would you say?
well, last night when they were saying that I'm just like Shani, I got pissed. You better believe I got pissed. Nobody in their right mind wants to be up against Shani. It's disgusting, and it really enraged me. And I know I should just let it roll off my back. I know that, but
Well, I'm not. No. I'm not saying you should let it roll off your back. Maybe you should listen. Maybe you should take it on board a bit.
no, because you know what? I did have a coma. Why in the world would I make up such a story?
Well,
Why?
why in the world would you make up a story about a car accident?
Because I didn't want you guys knowing my personal medical stuff. And
Okay, that's
so,
fair.
yeah.
Jess, that can be fair, but you've started it off by bringing your personal quote unquote personal medical stuff as your content. You bring it up constantly. I
Well,
don't
because
try.
I
I
feel
didn't try
like
to.
well,
I didn't try.
Nate, in all
Yeah,
due
go on.
respect,
Yep.
I feel like I have to constantly prove myself worthy because I am a coma survivor and my brain doesn't work right. And so I
Yeah, I
feel
agree.
like I have to talk about it. Not that I want
Okay.
to, but
Yeah,
it's like
but
everybody
but
says,
to me,
"Oh, you're so awful."
well, it does come off a bit awful if you're coming off because we're only going off your words, Jess. We're not making things up. We're only going off what you told us is the truth, right?
Hi, baby Jane.
So fuck
Hi.
us for believing you, kind of thing, I guess. But
Yeah, you're right.
like right
I
now,
just don't like hearing that I'm a liar because the truth of it is that I don't remember everything. That's the simple facts. And when the physical therapy guy came today, he came to help me with my speech, and he came to help me utilize my legs more and do like squats and stuff. So it
oh,
had
yeah.
nothing to do with the car crash. And I was trying to not talk about my personal self. And yeah, it came out like a lie. But
Well, no,
when,
Jess. I'm not trying to just rudely cut you off or anything, but
yeah,
I gotta interject a bit. I'm trying to be neutral because honestly, this is not really even my issue. Like, I
yeah.
agree with what Paul has said, but my bigger gripes with you is the life wave thing. So,
Oh, please
but
don't.
I'm not, but I'm just trying to say that's my personal big issue with you, right?
All right,
So,
let's let
so
that dog rest.
all right, I'm letting it rest for now. But what I'm trying to
For
say to you is that
now.
hey,
God,
I'm just keeping it real.
Are you ever gonna let me live that down? I'm not joking. I mean it. I want it to stop.
Well,
You
then you've got
know?
to address things properly because I tried to address this with you multiple times and you never want to talk about it. When you did a hate stream on
Because
me, no, let me get this out, please. But when you did a hate stream on me, right, you had me blocked. So nothing was resolved. You were just talking. Like you made out you made out that I was terrible or whatever, but
Well,
yeah,
you were.
Oh, whatever. I don't care about that
You
kind of stuff.
were. Well, you were. You called me all
That's
sorts
fine.
of horrible names.
Yeah,
Horrible
but
names. See
sure.
a loser, you fucking drooling cunt, and all that stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want
No,
to
Jess,
sugarcoat it.
you've got a pretty good memory when someone else has slighted you. Your memory's top notch. Your memory's like
Well, it's selective.
Fort Knox.
I have to say, I have gotten, you've gotten under my skin. Let's just put it that way. You really do. You get under my skin. And I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's bad. You just really get on my nerves. Like, in a good way and then in a not so good way.
Well,
but lately,
that's
you've been
all right.
real nice. Lately, you've been really nice.
You're not the first. You're not the first woman to say I get on their nerves. Like, that's fine. I'm used to that.
Okay. Hey, Katie,
but you got to see the hypocrisy. You're complaining that you weren't getting a fair say in Paulie's chat, but you didn't want to interact with him when you had the chance. Do you know what I mean? Like,
right.
I try to make. Do you understand what I'm saying? You were given the chance to interact with Paulie and resolve this, but you didn't want to. You're bored listening to your own stream, right? It could have been resolved the other night, possibly, but you kind of doubled down on the lies a bit. I think.
I feel like I have to constantly prove that this happened to me, and I wouldn't wish this upon my worst nightmare. Like, I wouldn't, even if I had a terrible relationship with somebody, I wouldn't want them to go through what I've gone through. And it's not a lie. It's real.
Okay. So, but you did tell us that you knowingly, intentionally lied about a lot of the accident stuff to cover up for some embarrassment or something?
Yes, I covered it up because I felt like it was my right to have my medical to be private. And so now it's all out there. I had double pneumonia and a UTI, and I was in for 3 days. And I had a hurt foot too, broken foot.
All right. So let's just stop there. All right. Let's just try to gather, because if you're saying you misspoke, right, I'm going to give you a bit of a benefit of the doubt. But right then you did say that all 3 things were correct. So you did have broken toes, you did have a UTI, and you did have double pneumonia? All 3 things were real?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just trying to see. I'm not trying to be a fuckwit. I'm just trying to clarify things
violating.
Right now.
I know it feels very violating that I have to share this. Like, this is my private stuff going on. But I guess I laid my bed, so to speak. And Paulie's here, and he says, Nate, your keel is quite even this evening. I know how hard that is. Well done. So Paulie's here.
Do you know what a keel is, Jess?
No.
It's the flat board underneath a yacht, I think. Oh wait, is it, or is that a dagger board? Oh fuck! Now I'm not. It's something to do with a boat and keeping it going straight. All right.
Okay.
I think. Fuck. Now I'm getting caught out.
Okay. It's a draw, man. Oh, Paulie, please don't be mad at me. I didn't mean to make you upset. I'm so upset. Of all the people in the world, I don't want to upset you.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
All right. Now, you got was it an Uber or a taxi cab that you got a ride home with?
Taxi.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Uber, but so anyway, that's fine. It
No,
doesn't really matter anyway.
yeah,
All right.
taxi.
So you pull up at the Portland
Yep.
Palace, right? Your place,
Yes.
and you get the taxi driver to help you remove the
What swamp
I call-
cooler thing?
Yeah. So I call them taxi drivers. Do you know what a taxi is? Is that something you're familiar with?
Well, taxi drivers. Yeah, I know what a
Yeah.
taxi.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Cool. Well,
he
anyway,
helped me break
no,
into my
no.
house.
So
And
how did you convince him to get out of his cabin and do work for free? That's what I want to know.
he was nice, and I said,
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
know how I'm going to get into my house, and I said, this window isn't budging, and he just popped it right out, and he put his hands on my butt, and he just
Hell
pushed.
yeah.
Yeah. And I fell. That's when I broke my toes. I was getting out of the hospital, and I took a taxi.
You're getting out of the hospital, and you didn't have your keys when you got out of the hospital, and then you broke your toes after the hospital. Is that right?
Yeah, we had to have new keys made and everything.
Wait. So the thing with the taxi cab driver,
Yeah.
that happened on your trip home from the hospital.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought that was before the hospital. So, all right, that's making me understand a little bit better then, maybe.
Yeah. It's a lot. I know. Double pneumonia, a UTI, and a broken foot. It's a lot, and I didn't want to bring it up because I already feel like a retard. You call me a retard on a daily basis.
Yeah, I still think. I'm dying on that hill. I still think you're retarded.
So your foot wasn't hurt yet? No, it happened when the taxi driver pushed me through the window, and I have liability only, so even if I wanted to, I couldn't sue them. And they're oh goody, it's Polly. Polly.
Nate, I would like you to continue what you're doing here, but I would like to touch base on just one thing that we just went over. And
Sure.
if something else happened in the interim, I'm sorry. But the question was, okay, so cab ride home from the hospital where you had been for 3 days, right? Okay.
Right.
But foot injury happened then. So therefore your foot could not have been hurt in the hospital for 3 days because it happened then. Continue, Nate.
Right. You're right.
So that's another
see,
lie you just told.
That was one of the things that was one of the things. Yeah, sorry. That was one of the things that stood out to me at the time.
Yeah.
Jess was I've been to hospital a few times. You know, I'm a guy, so you know, I always leave at the last minute, and it's I'm only there because I think I might die if I don't go there, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm like. But I'm a fuckwit. But my point is that like it doesn't take 3 days to work out if any bone's broken ever. Like I went and broke my hand one time, and they even tried to pull my finger back out of my hand to try to line the bones up in my wrist to line it all back up without an X-ray even, and then and that only took 24 hours, and no one believed that it takes 3 hours to diagnose the toe. So like the story wasn't that believable to start with. But then you said it was for a UTI and you didn't want to say it was embarrassing. Well, that's to do with like lady business. So like I get that. I'm not saying that's not a thing. You know, like women don't really like to talk about their vagina that much. You know, you're the exception. But then after you said, I said it because I was embarrassed about a UTI, which is fair enough. But if you're embarrassed about a UTI, you then went on to describe your vagina. So I was like, well, you can't be that embarrassed if now you're talking about your vagina as a whole. You know what I mean? Like it didn't kind of pass the pub test. It didn't pass the sniff test.
Right. Well, I was trying to keep my private life private, and I did it so in a not a good way. But
Okay, so I just want to clarify.
Yeah.
6 minutes ago, when you said no, all three of those things are true. I was in the hospital with broken toes and
Yes.
pneumonia. And
Yes.
okay, but we just pointed out the fact that you were in the hospital for 3 days, then you came
Yeah.
home, then the cabbie pushed you through the window, then you hurt your toes. So
Yeah.
that was a lie that you told 6 minutes ago.
Oh, well, I don't remember if it was before or after. This is part of a coma, is your
No, Jess, it's a
uremia.
lie. That's not coma. That's a lie
No, uremia is a real thing, just like
that you do
asphasia
not
is.
have because you would be in complete fucking kidney failure. I know what the fuck it is, Jess.
No, my
Bite your fucking tongue,
nephrologist says
Jess.
I have it. You can
Bite
have
your
it.
fucking tongue.
You can have it when you have stage 4 or stage 3 cancer. I've been going to the
I live with
same.
someone that's experiencing this, Jess. I live with them. You
Okay,
know
well,
what
I'm
had to
just
happen?
telling you that
Jess,
my
we had to
doctor
get him
says I
healthy
have
enough.
that,
We
and
had to get
that's
him
why I
healthy
have.
enough to have fucking heart surgery so his heart would be strong enough to be able to get
Oh,
fucking kidneys.
whoa.
Okay? Don't you are stepping over the fucking line. Stop it. You did some Google diagnosis bullshit and you need to fucking stop it.
What?
You are a fucking liar.
I don't know what to say.
You start by admitting you're a fucking liar.
No, I will not. I do not recall everything that happens to me, and that is part of kidney disease. If you want to call it a lie,
You just
call
recalled
it a
it
lie.
perfectly. You told us 7.5 minutes ago that these 3 things are true. I'm sorry. I did lie about because I was embarrassed, but these are the 3 things true.
But don't call me a liar.
It was a lie,
I had
Jess.
a lot going on, okay?
You didn't have a lot going on 7 minutes ago. You didn't have a lot going on 7 fucking minutes ago.
Well, you're cussing and you're calling me a
You fucking
liar.
right, I'm cussing. Words don't hurt, Jess. We have a goddamn constitutional right. It's the First Amendment to the Constitution that says you have the right to fucking speak freely. You followed Monograph for years. What's his totem?
I did not
speak
follow
freely,
it
or
for
you're not
years.
fucking free, right? Remember that?
Yeah, I don't really remember Monograph.
Okay, don't fall down a fucking rabbit hole, Jess. But concentrate on the fact that all you have to do is say, I'm a fucking liar. I fucking lied. I should not have fucking lied. I'm so sorry, guys. I lied. And that's all you have to fucking do to fix this. But you can't.
Fine, I lied. Fine, I lied. Can we make it better now?
No, that isn't. You don't just get to fucking throw fairy dust on shit. You're not an 8-year-old little girl with fucking curly locks. Remember that bullshit? You're not, Jess. You're a grown fucking woman. Eat crow,
with
goddammit.
Kidney disease, and I have uremia. Well, he's gone now. Can I have the link, please? Yes. Hold on.
Jess, if you're having trouble getting it, I can hop down and grab it and then
no, I got it. I got it.
Okay. It maybe just I don't know. I could
YouTube.
I could post it in the I could share it into
can you do
the MeWe group?
Yeah.
I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'll just have to pop out.
Okay.
All right, I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'll put it into the MeWe group so that others can get it without extra.
Thank you. I miss Tanya City terribly.
Yeah, well, I'm sure City will catch up to listening to it. I think she's been keeping up. Anyway, I'll grab the link. I'll be right back. All right.
Okay. If that's all he wants me to do is say I'm a liar, so be it. God, I never wished cancer or a coma on my worst enemy. And this is why, because people don't understand me. And it's infuriating because I don't consider myself a liar. I just don't. If I said something that wasn't correct, it was because my memory is fucked up. It's not because I just lie. That just really torques me out. And I love Polly, but if Polly wants to call me a liar, let Polly call me a liar. But I would like to be back in MeWe. I miss MeWe badly. I don't know. I think maybe I should just not do this anymore. Hi, Katie.
Hey, I just wanted I want to talk to you about Polly. Polly,
All
I've
right.
known since 2010. He's the most
Yeah,
laid back individual I've ever met in my entire life.
I
For him to
know.
for him to be upset with you tells
Yeah.
me that you can't go around lying like that.
Oh,
I
I
have,
know.
I mean, I have a brain issue as well, but I don't use it as a reason. If I get things wrong, I say I got it wrong. But you kept on continuing. You're still telling the lies. I mean, I'm just saying. You're talking about the person that has the kidney problems and stuff like that. Um, you have to be in complete kidney failure, and you said your kidneys are
That's
fine
not what
now.
No, that's not what my nephrologist said. He said that you can have uremia, stage 3 or stage 2 or stage
Well, you know,
4.
when I had my stroke, I was in kidney failure. I was in kidney failure. I was getting dialysis for 3 months after
Oh my
I had my stroke. Yeah,
gosh.
I did.
Wow.
My kidneys were failing. Yeah, when I was in ICU.
Oh,
But that happens.
Katie.
That happens to people when you have brain trauma. But
Right.
I'm not in renal failure now. I mean, my kidneys
Nor
are
am
working
I,
fine
but
now.
I but I am
I'm just
seeing
saying
a physical
you
therapist.
understand you understand where he's coming from though. He has people in his life that are dealing with that right now,
Yeah.
and what you're saying does not make sense.
Well,
And
it does
I've known
not
him
make
for a
sense
long
to
time.
him. I
I know, but
know.
I'm just telling you, I've
I'm
known
telling
Polly for a long time. He's not a
I
drama
know you
queen.
have.
He doesn't go around creating problems
I
with
know he
anybody.
doesn't, but
He is the
listen,
most kindest person I've ever met in my life.
I know, and I love him to death, but my
Did you kick him
nephrologist,
off
who
your
I've had,
did you kick him off your panel?
no, he left.
Okay. Well, I was
Yeah,
gonna say
he
if you
left.
keep him on the panel, that's not cool because I was backstage and
Oh
he
no,
was
I'd
gone.
never
But
kick him.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying, I've known him for a long time, and
I
this,
know. I'm really
I mean,
upset. I used the wrong
obviously,
words.
Jess, he actually really cared about you. He got to know you. He, came around and tried to help you navigate situations you had with other people in MeWe and Discord and everything else because he really cares about you
Well, he
and
blocked
he
me
believed
from
in you.
MeWe. He blocked
Well,
me from
yeah,
MeWe.
because he felt like he let you in his life and he wanted to be friends with you and he was a friend to you and you lied to him and you needed
Well,
to say, I lied,
I
Polly. I
I
fucked up. I lied.
okay,
I'm
okay.
sorry. I lied.
I'm
And just
sorry I lied. I'm sorry I'm lied. I'm sorry I'm lied.
that's
Lied.
what you need. That's what you need to tell him one on one. So you're sorry
Okay.
because that that's very hurtful to people. Like very, Polly is very.
Laid
He,
back.
well, yeah, he's got empathy for everybody. He's a very loving person. You
Yeah.
know, he's compassionate to everybody,
If Polly and
and
I
he
can't
believed
be
in you. And
friends,
he was
I
friends
will
with
be
you,
crushed.
and he's like, he let you, and you lied to him,
Yeah,
over
but
and
what
over and
he
over again.
considers a lie is me not remembering, and
Well, you remembered, Jess. This is real. You remembered. You said you did. You tell people a lie because you didn't want people to know the truth. You knew exactly
Well,
you're lying. Yeah,
well, I
and
don't
that's
consider
fine, you
it
know. But
lying when I have a lot going on and I'm juggling my health
well,
care.
you were talking about these old people that you got in a car accident with. You talk about how there's a
Oh,
108-year-old guy. It was
oh
all kinds of
yeah,
stuff.
he's old,
And
yeah.
it was like, I mean, the way you were talking about you want to sue them and get money for it turns out that they didn't fuck
I
up
have
your leg.
liability only. I couldn't do anything if I wanted to, but
Right. But
because I
Well,
didn't call the
Jess,
police.
that's not really true because the whole point of the insurance is you go after their insurance. You could have had no insurance and still went after their insurance. Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
So that's not true, right?
The
And
whole
also,
thing is just overwhelming.
it did your car actually get damaged?
Yeah.
Now I'm wondering. Was
Yes.
there even an accident?
Yes.
Did you
Do
call
you
the
think
cops?
I'm really lying?
I know. I just want to
Well,
say. I just want to say this. That when you become friends with people online, and they reach out to you and they try to be your friend, and you come out with them. You come at with. I'm sorry, my speech is not good today. You come at them with lies. It hurts. It really does. It really. I don't think it's just like Polly doesn't know what to think anymore because you've had multiple chances to say, Polly, I lied. I'm sorry, I fucking lied to you. You're
Well,
just making excuses.
I am
You
sorry,
have
but
you have to be
I
very
don't.
honest. Just, I don't think
I,
he wants to. I don't think he wants to humiliate you or anything like that. He just wants you to be aware that this is what you're doing to people. This is why
yeah,
you have
but
problems
when
with people in this community because of the way you
no,
act sometimes. Just
well,
saying.
maybe that's might be the case.
I mean, I'm just
I'll.
saying. If people, if the administrators don't want you in MeWe because there's a reason, because everybody gets in MeWe talk, and everybody has really good conversations, but you come along and you start fucking with Tanya, me, Noam, Nate, uh, you're going off on everybody, and it's
What?
constant when you're in MeWe, when you're in MeWe, you go off on everybody. You do. I mean, am I wrong, Nate? Am I wrong? She does go
no,
off on people.
Jess, you just have a way of making things really dramatic. Like it's like,
Yeah, I mean, we don't get everybody gets along, and we shoot the shit, and we get along fine. When you come in to MeWe, you just want to
I
rage
miss
out at
MeWe
you,
terribly.
you. You always rage out at Nate. Nate's a bad guy all the time. It's Noam's a bad
No,
person.
no, no.
Katie's a bad
Nate's not a
person.
bad guy.
Katie's husband is a
No.
bad person. I'm a bad person.
No. None of you are bad people.
I'm
No.
just saying, we don't have any problems in MeWe at all with each other. When you're in the mess, everybody has problems. It's like you're like the common
Well, then,
denominator.
you know what? Then maybe I'm not meant to be online at all because
Well, it's I'm not trying. I'm not trying to be mean to you. I'm not because I just want you to be aware that you come across as being very histrionic and very very I don't know dramatic all the time, and you
well,
come
my
across as
life
being
is
very
full of
histrionic. You do.
drama. My life is full of drama. I don't feel like I blocked Todd because Todd's been on my panel a lot.
you did block
So
him. You got to stop pretending. This is another thing that frustrates people is when you say they're not blocked. You've blocked nearly everyone that has ever interacted with you on a stream.
no, I unblocked
Yes.
everybody.
Well, you say that, but it's not true. That is definitely not
well,
true.
tell me how to do it. Tell me how to do it.
No. You've been told 1,000 times. I'm not going through it again. You can either look it up yourself. You could try and fail, or you can look back at the 100 of hours that people have dedicated to try to teach you this. It's all on your own streams. It's a bit unfair that people got to teach you to walk every single day.
Well, they're doing it.
Yeah, but that's, well, yeah.
Physical therapy came today. It had nothing to do with my foot. Had
Right.
to do with
Well.
slurring of speech. And
I mean, our physical therapy, that's not physical therapy doesn't deal with speech. Are you getting speech therapy on top of it? Because I'm still
did
in
really
speech therapy.
bad. Yeah,
I'm still. I mean, 3 years later, I'm still in speech therapy.
Yeah, I need to start that, and it started today, and it's for speech and mobility, like getting up off the couch without having to like heave ho and doing crunches, and oh, it's not fun at all. It's not.
Hey, Jess.
Solar.
I'm not. You're with me, Jess?
What?
Jess, I'll give you an outright. Me personally, as long as you post the right link and have basically like a basic level of audio, I'm happy. Yeah, I don't care if. Well, let me finish. I don't care if you're experiencing like. You let me finish though. I don't care if you're experiencing an addiction problem, a mental health problem.
I said no.
No, let me finish. I do not care if you are experiencing a substance abuse problem of any kind. I think everyone in their life. Hey, well, we don't fucking laugh, mate. I'm telling you that
it's not because I mean, I'm just saying, but a lot of people in our lives have been affected by drugs or alcohol.
Well, yeah,
and it happens.
BJ mentioned, did you take medicine? Like
when you said you left the hospital and the guy pushed you in your window, I thought you were still on medication. That's why you hurt your leg. I think you're still on medication leaving the hospital.
No,
I wasn't accusing you. I wasn't accusing you of being a drug addict or being an alcoholic. I'm just saying, were you on medication?
The speech therapist says that I have ADD and he wants to start me on ADD medicine.
I thought you were still. You told me you were on ADD medication a month and a half ago.
I quit it, and it does. I don't like the way it feels, but they want to start me back on it. Solar Marshall entered. We're kind of having it. Well.
Oh, I want to see Dan. Dan's good. Let him out. He's just a nice guy.
I'm just going to pop down for. Was that a porn bomb?
Yep.
It was?
Okay.
It was a porn bomb? Oh, shit. I thought it was actually Dan.
Yeah, I did too. Anyway, you're going to do what, Nate?
Nate, are you coming back?
No, anyway. They don't, paranormal. They don't diagnose that, but he has my charts and he read it. A speech therapist can't. Yeah, you guys, it was already in my medical records.
But you were saying from past like couple months you had aphasia and stuff like that. I mean, I have aphasia, and you can tell sometimes words don't come out right.
Right.
And I'm still working on that. I mean, my speech is not 100% yet, and it'll be 3 years on the 26th that I had my stroke.
Wow.
So 3 years later, I'm still doing speech therapy, occupational therapy, and physical therapy. But I've come a long way.
Paranormal. This is just fucked. What does that mean? Paranormal doesn't appears to not care much for me, and I know that you care a lot about her. So she comes in and she doesn't, you know, isn't very friendly to me. And so I'm just
Oh my
gonna
God,
say,
Gnome is the nicest person I've ever met. She's
I
a really
know.
nice person.
I
I
heard
don't.
that too, but she
But why
isn't
do you
when
treat
she
her like
comes
shit?
in here.
She was asking you questions, and you don't have good answers for those questions she's asking. You get mad at her because she's asking questions you don't have good answers for. You know, just be responsible. You're the one that made up the lies. People are just they're just questioning you. Don't take it out on paranormal. She's a good person. And she's asking you questions, and she's asking you repeatedly, and you're ignoring her. This is why she's asking repeatedly because you're not acknowledging her in your
You're
chat.
fucked for laughing at what Nate said. More fake yawning. What? God, I can't even yawn. What is going on? Polly, come back, will ya? I really, really want to make things right with you. Will you?
Well, just I think the problem is like you should have contacted him one on one
I want to talk to him
and
one-on-one
apologize
right now and apologize.
because honestly, it's very hard when you're on the internet trying to make friends with people because people on
Right.
the internet are not good. Most of them are not good people. And
Most of them are.
I think he actually believed in you and became friends with you, and he's hurt because you lied. I mean, and he's dealing with the same things in his real life with people that have the same problem you say you have,
We have
and it doesn't make sense because you know what I mean.
seen
I'm
love.
just saying. I know that
Oh, it's Wilson.
Is Wilson here?
I mean
No.
Bobby.
Oh, that's not Wilson.
No, Bobby. You're freaking rude to have no idea how you come across to people. Wow. Okay. Fucking rude. Wow. You guys, I'm gonna call it a night. I just, I did what I could do. And, if Polly doesn't want to come up and hear my apology, then
Well, I
I
mean,
don't.
he's in the chat room. You can talk to him right now. He doesn't have to be on the panel. Just be honest.
Polly, I am so sorry I lied. I don't remember things like I want to. And I lied because I didn't want you to know about my health problems. Will you please forgive me, Polly? I can't stand it if you are mad at me. What's straw man mean? I do too care about Katie. What's straw man mean? Katie. It's a term for when your copium is acting up and you falsely remember stuff. Straw man. What about yesterday's lies and tonight's? There aren't any lies. I came clean today. Yeah, wow. I just don't even know
Basically,
what to
you're basically distorting the reality that people know you lied, and you're making up like excuses. The way you're just trying to make excuses. Like I lied because I had brain problems, or I'm under stress and stuff
Well,
like that. Just be
I
honest,
do
sis. You
have
lied.
brain problems.
No, I just want you to know. You just be honest. You lied because you wanted to lie. Just it. You know,
Oh,
you can say, I'm just saying, Jess. You know, you
all
lied to people that
right.
were good. You lied to people that were your friends. That were looking out for you. Paulie's been looking out for you for months. He's been looking out for you.
I
I know for a
know.
fact. I know for a fact he's always had your fucking back.
I
And
know.
it
And
just makes
that's
me
why
mad
I
that
need it to be better.
I've known him since 2010 and he's the nicest person I've ever fucking met
I
on fucking
know.
YouTube.
I
And
feel
I
the
tell you
same
what,
way. If I can't be friends
I'm
with
pissed off.
Polly,
I'm actually pissed off at you that you treated him like that. I'm pissed off that you're making excuses the way you treated him. I'm just saying.
what?
You're making excuses the way you treated him, the lies you told him. You're making excuses. Be honest. Just be honest.
Uh, I,
It's very,
I,
very hurtful to people that actually cared about you. And when you're having all kinds of problems with people on MeWe, he had your fucking back and so did Leslie. They both had your fucking back.
yeah, you're right. I'd like to get back into MeWe, and I won't. Um, oh, City's here. I missed you so much, City. Oh, um, I have a real hard time admitting that um I don't remember things, and it's true. I said those things cuz I didn't want you all to know. And so there you have it. Never will you be back in that group. Never will you be back in that group. Oh, that's awful. That's so sad. Are you back, Nate?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, just give me 10 seconds. I'm just got to reset my audio.
All right. It is not good for you. Yes, it is. I love City. I love City and only Tanya. I do. And Paranormal has her she doesn't care for me very much, but I have tried and tried to be friends with her. We don't even know if there was a wreck. There was a wreck. My God, you guys, this is exactly why I didn't want to let you. Is it a real coupon code? My group is still there. Well, I'm not. I got booted.
Well, you weren't targeted, Jess. Everyone was removed from the group.
Everyone was?
Yeah, I just left after I wrote that message, and everyone else. Remember, City was already talking about shutting it down if it got too gay or whatever. She didn't say gay.
Oh.
She
Well,
didn't
that
say
makes
gay or
me
whatever.
feel
But
better. That makes me feel better. I've been missing City big time.
okay, well, I don't know what's going on with City's group. Really, I'm not in it at the moment. Not that I've got anything against it, but yeah,
Well,
I don't
all
know.
I have is you now.
All
All I
right,
have is you. That's
that's a
all
worry.
I need.
That's a worry for me.
No, you're nice. You're being really nice lately. I really like it. Baby Jane, everybody was removed. That's a fact. Wow. Okay. I thought Polly had shut everybody down. I was like,
No,
please.
well, Jess, this is where you get confused in your own mind for sure, right?
Yeah.
Paulie, okay, there's MeWe the group, like it's an app, right? It's kind of like a Facebook. It's like a Facebook alternative, right?
Right.
Okay, so there's two groups on there. One's trolls, haters, and naysayers, which is a supporting thing to Secular Opinions show, right? And that's kind of headed by Paulie and a few other admins. I don't know all of them, right? Then there's Cities group, which is like Skylines or something, and
I want to be on Cities group.
Okay. Well, that's got nothing to do with Paulie. You're kind of getting them confused there.
I thought Polly had kicked me out.
Well, yeah, you've been kicked out of the trolls, haters, and naysayers group. I don't know everything behind it.
I removed one that I made.
No, that's got nothing to do. We're not talking about. That's a third group now. We're not talking about. We're just talking about. You're overcomplicating it, right? I don't give a fuck about the dumb group you made. That was called Trolls, Haters, Naysayers. Trolls, Haters, and Naysayers 2. The least creative name I've ever fucking heard. All right.
Yeah.
So just start your own one. Call it Portlandia, or Portland Princess. Who I don't give a fuck what you call it, but you can make your own, right? And then you can stop crying about if you're in or out of a MeWe group, because everyone can go to your group, and you can put your
Why don't you start one and then I'll join yours?
I'm not interested in having a group to myself. I'm pretty content just chatting to the dozen people who are active on the MeWe and just talking shit about lolcows or American news or whatever. I don't feel the need to have a group dedicated or anything like that. I just want to talk to a handful of people and talk shit. So I can get that done with the dozen active users on MeWe in the THN group, right? I was in Cities one as well. It was fine. It was basically the same. It was just people, loosely talking about, whatever topic and, lolcow stuff.
Yeah.
And, I thought that was all right. Like City follows different lolcows than, say, me. So, there's a bit of crossover and stuff that I might not have seen unless she posted it. And, same with whoever else, there'd be stuff that Lawlers might post and, oh, yeah, okay, I wouldn't have seen that otherwise. So that's cool. And it's just some people talk shit with, oh, did you see the latest fat photog video, But basically, like, if we're to believe that your sole motivation for lying, right, was to protect your I can understand a white lie, especially if it's to protect sensitive information, right? Like,
thank you
well, don't thank me too early, sweetie. So
sweet.
I can understand that. Nana. All right.
Right.
The problem is, like, that's your narrative, right? That you've done it all kind of to shield some embarrassment for yourself. Is that kind of what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the problem with that story is, or that take, which is, it's a fair enough take, right? Like, I'm sure, fuck, if I'd been in the hospital for hemorrhoids for 3 days, I probably wouldn't want to announce it. I don't want. I don't need everyone. I don't need everyone on the internet to know the landscape of my arsehole.
Funny. Yeah. That was really funny.
But if I was trying to cover up the fact that grapes are coming out of my ass, right?
Stop.
If I was trying to save myself the embarrassment, right? You know what I
Yeah.
wouldn't do? You know what I would not
What?
do?
What?
I would not start a stream that said I've got 3 grape-sized pimples coming out of my butthole.
Ah,
Yeah, are you getting where I'm coming from, Jess? You're saying
yes. I
you
do. I
told
see.
you're saying you told this lie to cover up something that you kind of ran with on the front page. Like you started a stream about 3 broken toes that apparently are broken again. They weren't broken yesterday, but they were broken after you went to the hospital. Like the
Yeah.
timeline's crazy. The timeline is getting crazy.
I know.
So can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Can I ask you a question? So, look, I can ask you a question. You tell me to fuck off, but you know. So what I'm saying is, I don't expect you to answer a question just because I ask it, right? And a lot of the most embarrassing stuff that you have said has not been me asking for it, right? It's been you just being you.
Yeah.
But why did you get the taxi home from the hospital? Why didn't you just drive?
I lost.
You lost
my
your car keys.
Yes,
So
and I had to go have extras made, and it cost.
Okay, where was you? No. I'm asking why you got a taxi home. It's not because you lost your keys to your house. That's not why you got a taxi home. Why did you get a taxi home?
Because I didn't want my elderly mother to drive at 3 a.m. She doesn't like to drive at night or in the rain, and I don't know which it was 3 a.m. when I got the taxi, and he helped me break into my house.
Stop. I'm asking you why you got a taxi instead of driving home.
Because I lost my car keys.
So you lost your car keys, not your house keys, or both?
Both.
Okay. So where was your car when? Where was your car when you had the lost car keys?
At home. Because
So
I went in an ambulance.
How did you get to the hot? Oh, okay. See, all right. Okay. You went in an ambulance
Katie.
from. Hello? Are you? What's going on?
I'm listening.
I'm just listening. Yeah.
All right. So the problem is, so another question. Basically, what I want to see don't yawn now. I want to see a picture of the damage. I would love to see a picture of the damage to your car, just to know that there was damage.
Well, I guess I could show you, but
yeah, that'd be great.
The whole side of the car is scraped.
Well, we'll do that because at the moment, most people probably aren't going to believe there was even a car crash. Just because there's been so many lies, it brings into question everything you've kind of said. That's all.
Okay, all right. I am not lying, and you know what?
What?
I have a real problem being called a liar because I was raised not to lie. And
okay, but you've been lying heaps.
Yeah, I don't remember, and that's the honest to God truth.
You said you knowingly, intentionally lied. You said you knowingly, intentionally lied.
That's what you said.
Yeah, I know. But I was doing it to cover my own ass because I didn't want everybody to know my
Diapers Queen is in the back. Somebody's in the backstage wants to be on panel.
I don't know who they are.
I think it's Gnome. Is it Gnome?
No. It says diaper something.
Let them on.
Gnome doesn't ever come up.
Yeah, I mean, I think it is. Can you let them on? You can put the thing on so you know they're not a porn bomb or whatever, but just put them on.
I'm pulling my dick out right now.
Oh,
yay! Bobby's here.
Every fucking time. Listen, get back. You two were, City makes a good point. You two were getting somewhere. So we're going to take pictures of the busted up car.
Yes.
What about your broke feet?
Oh, they're mended. I had to wear a boot for a couple of
We'll
weeks.
take a picture of you in the boot.
No, because I'm not using it anymore. My toes are all better.
What? You could just put it on and. All right. Yeah, you're right.
Well,
Hey, Wilson's about influence. Wilson is here to support the lie.
Is it Wilson or Bobby? I think it's Bobby. Will you please tell me what your name is? Bobby?
I don't know how many times we've been through this, Jess. I don't have
Bobby.
A name. It's
It's
whatever.
Bobby.
It's okay. It's Bobby. Thank you so
Well,
much.
It's right now. It's diapers clean. It's diapers clean right now.
It's diapers clean. That's my name.
I'm glad you're here. I had a heck of a time with Polly. He's really upset
Well,
with me.
if Paulie's upset with you, you probably earned it. That's been my
Yeah,
experience.
exactly.
Exactly. Well,
That guy doesn't get mad at anybody.
I know, and he's really pissed at me.
Well, I just
and-
wanted to point out that I posted a short little 30-second video in THN showing what happened to Jess's feet. She was chasing Gnome around the living room, and Gnome got into a little car and ran into her feet, broke her toes.
Oh God, you're a knucklehead.
I mean, is that not what happened in the video, Paranormal? Is that not what happened?
Anyway, Polly's really upset with me because I told a non-truth. I told a lie because
I told a non-truth.
yeah, I told a non-truth.
This bitch is a lawyer.
I was truth reluctant.
No, truth reluctant. And it's because I didn't
It was truth adjacent.
That's right.
let me listen. Let me tell
Yeah.
him. I had a whole bunch of medical stuff go down, and I didn't know where what happened. All I know is I was in the hospital for 3 days. I had double pneumonia. I had a UTI, which is awful if you've ever had one.
Whereabouts was the UTI?
Wherever it in your, you know what? What? It's
Did
true.
you pee on your toes and get them infected?
No.
Your toes got pneumonia?
What? I got double pneumonia, and then.
But here's the thing, Jessica. If you didn't want anybody to know what was going on in your life, then why did you come online and tell people this stupid story?
Because
you should have kept it to yourself if you don't want anybody to know. Why you make crazy stories that didn't even fucking make sense?
Well,
Just saying.
because now I feel like I have to vindicate myself. Because when you have kidney disease and you've been in a coma for 2 weeks, your memory is shit. And I don't remember all the hospitals I've been to and all the things I've done. My life has been one big clusterfuck of health problems.
Government work. Have you ever done any government work?
No. But if I can't be friends with Polly, I don't know what I'm going to do. Disappear forever.
Well, like I said, I haven't known him longer than I've known him for a pretty long time, 2011, 2010, something like that.
Well,
And,
he's
since
real
I've
upset.
since I've known him, I've never known him to get upset without good reason.
He's
So.
pissed.
Exactly.
He wants me to say I'm lying, and it's like really hard for me to say that.
But you did lie. You should just be honest and say you lied, and it'll be over.
Hey, Nate, could you give City because I don't really know what's going on either. I just know there's broken toes and she got pneumonia and she her boots in the corner, but she don't want to put it on because her
She's a
toes
super
are healed.
UTI too. You
So-
really bad UTI.
So could you, Nate, could you give us a real quick synopsis?
All right, I'll do it real quick. So basically, Jess disappears for some amount of time, and Paulie said it was the best part of 2 days, but we thought it was 3 at the time. She comes back, and the title of it live is I've just had like an accident or like 3 broken bones or toes or something, right? So that's the start off point. No one knew anything about this, and that's when she tells us that she got basically T-boned at an intersection by an old guy, and it was his fault. He didn't really want to give up the insurance. He also had an ugly wife, apparently, and she called the cops, and the cops turned up. But today, or tonight for you guys, she's now saying that the cops didn't turn up and that the insurance company
That's not true.
is. Okay, well, just let me finish, and you can correct what I said. I'm just doing my best, Jess. I'm not
Okay.
trying to mislead or anything.
All right.
And then she's okay. So she's had the accident. This is her kind of timeline now. Is that she's had the accident? She's gone to the hospital for the UTI, double pneumonia thing, and a vaccination, and she was there for 3 days. Then she's come home with a cab driver. They have helped her remove a swamp cooler and grabbed her ass, both hands, I believe, right on the tush, and pushed her through the hole. And she's hurt her toes then, maybe. But basically, the problem is that in these earlier versions of the story, she was going to make bank by suing the driver, and now she's saying the toes didn't happen at the accident, but at first they did. So Paulie was
I didn't
upset
know.
about the potential. Paulie was upset at the potential that Jess is like potentially taking a couple of old people to the cleaners over an injury that's not even real. Like, so
No.
she's tried to negate this by showing her insurance, but then we find out she doesn't have insurance, and her insurance is not relevant.
I have liability only.
Okay, that's fine.
Liability only.
Okay, but that's to do with you. Like you've said, the accident was caused by someone else, so it's really about their insurance. You could have, my understanding, like I think insurance is kind of universal, right, for the Western world.
Yeah.
If someone else fucks up and you can prove it, and they're insured, their insurance has to pay everything out.
Right.
Unless you get your insurance company too, and then your insurance company chases them, right?
Well, guess what? I didn't call in the accident, and so now
you told us you did. You told us.
I called
previously
the police on the site of the accident, but because I didn't follow up on another call to the police with the claim number, it's gone now.
That's what
And
happens.
that doesn't make any sense. The accident's still there.
That's what happens. If you call too many times, they just erase all your stuff. They don't keep records.
Well,
not like Anita.
They don't have.
All I know is that my physical therapist came today, and Katie had mentioned that she had been doing speech therapy for 3 years, and
but
I
physical therapy is different.
I lost my speech completely when I had my stroke.
Right. And Paulie's saying, "Oh, you don't have uremia because I know somebody that has it," and I'm like, "You
be careful. That's somebody he cares about. Do not say anything bad about it."
I know I'm not, but when my nephrologist says I have uremia, I have to say okay. And I do have trouble speaking. I stutter sometimes. And so I started physical therapy today, not but not from any insurance claims from my primary care doctor.
Yeah, but you told us you told your primary care doctor about the accident.
I did.
You told us that
But-
you told him
but-
that the toes happened in the accident, and you know the toes didn't happen in the accident, Jess. Come on.
No, it's not related at all. The physical therapy is not related to the accident. He gave me 5 oxycodones, then he gave me 5 more to get
Hell
me
yeah.
through. Yeah, I got 10 oxycodones for a broken foot.
It was 15, actually.
I just don't understand why you just came on online and told everybody lies like that. Like, if you don't want anybody to know, then why did you have to create this histrionic, dramatic thing and make yourself the center of attention? It just doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't.
Oh, I'm sorry, Katie. My brain is a mystery to me as well.
Well, look, I'm not going to argue that. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not
Hell
trying to
yeah.
be ugly with you. I'm not trying to be ugly with you. I'm just
I
saying. Like,
know. Oh,
I
know.
just want you to know that I have never seen Polly this upset ever, and I've known him
I
since
know.
2010.
I am devastated. I want it to be
You
rectified.
sound devastated.
I am.
You sound it.
No, I had to laugh because I want to cry. It's so bad. When Polly's mad at you, the whole world stops. And it's the truth. Polly is the most even keel guy I know.
Well, it was fucked up. It was fucked up for you to go around lying to him like that. I mean, he's had your back, and so does Leslie. And you got all kinds of drama started in MeWe, and those two had your fucking back. And this is how you repay Polly. You lied to him. It's bullshit. Fucking bullshit what you did.
Dude, if I could get
Let's
15
be real.
oxys for 3 broken toes, I'd get the hammer out right now. My doctor would be like, fuck you. Take a fucking Tylenol.
So, Jess, if the cab trip happened after you got home from hospital, you've also told us that you're in hospital for the broken toes and stuff. Like, you can't say it's a memory problem. You told us coming into this that you crafted the lie to save embarrassment, but you started by telling us about the car accident you didn't need to tell us about. You know what I mean?
I wanted to have my anonymity when it comes to.
No, you wanted to be a center of attention. You wanted to be, you were attention whoring. No. You were attention whoring. Well, that's what you did. You don't want anybody to know that you made up lies. Yeah, that's the definition of attention whore. It is. I'm just saying.
What?
I'm just saying. It's a real. I mean, why did you make this stuff up for no reason? You don't want anybody to know it, but you make up lies about it.
Because they didn't. It wasn't a lie.
It was a lie. The whole thing was a fucking lie.
It was. I got confused. I had double pneumonia. I broke my feet. I had a UTI.
It was a full moon. It was a leap year.
It burned when I peed.
Honestly, I really just think I'm done for the night because I don't.
Whoa.
Yeah, hang on.
I don't
now.
like to fight.
I just got
with,
here.
Katie, I'm not used to
We're not fighting. You're hashing out. And this
I'm not yelling at you. I'm just telling you that's the reality. That's what you did.
Well,
I'm not trying to attack you.
How did you break your toes? Like, how just in a sentence?
The taxi driver pushed me through the window he put his hands on my butt and pushed me through the window, and I broke.
What window of the car?
No. I got a taxi ride home from the hospital because it was like 3 a.m. And my mom, I had taken the ambulance because double pneumonia makes you feel like you're dying. And so I called 911. But the guy that drove me home, the taxi driver, I said, "Oh no, I can't find my keys." And he pushed me through the window, and that's how I
What window?
busted
Where was this window? Was it in your house?
in my living room. Yeah.
So the window
Uh,
was open or window was closed?
No, it's a swamp cooler type thing. You know what a
Okay.
swamp
I
cooler
think so. That's
is?
when you have water and fans blowing on it to make it.
No. It's a
Okay.
like
Yes, it is. It's an evaporative cooler. Even I know that. Come on.
yeah, it's like a
So he goosed
AC,
you. He
portable
stuck his
AC.
thumb on your butt and pushed you through.
Yeah, he pushed me through, and that's when I busted my
Well,
foot.
what race was the taxi driver?
White.
Oh man.
Wasn't tall enough though. Wasn't tall enough.
No, it was short. Not the short's bad. I'm just saying.
Sure, Gnome. Paulie's last question. How and why did you get out of the hospital at 3 a.m.?
Because they wanted me to go home. They said, "You're ready to go home."
At 3 in the morning? They wouldn't let you
Yeah.
go ahead and wait till daybreak?
No, well, first of all, they don't give you your medicines, right?
Oh, I
They
see.
didn't give
You had
me
to go
my
to the pharmacy. I dig it. I dig it.
No, diuretics.
I would have went too. I'm not hating.
Diuretics are for
The
water
dope man comes calling.
retention.
You better answer the phone.
What? No, really. The whole thing's just a nightmare. Really. I just want Polly to be happy with me again. I
Oh.
don't even know where to begin.
He kicked you out of Grupo. Grupo's a coupon company. You can't have any coupons.
I guess not.
That is not real, Polly. I was joking. I was joking.
I want to tell him I'm sorry, but the truth
Well, he's
is
listening. You
my
can tell
Yeah,
him.
memory
he's in the chat.
Breaking
well,
news. He ain't happy.
I wanted to tell him I'm sorry that what I did was a lie to you, but to me it was a whole bunch of
To
crazy
me, it was
all
just
at once.
Wednesday evening.
Huh? Bro, I was laughing my ass off at the coupon shit. Anyway. Are you there?
Yeah, we're here.
So I wish that I could apologize to Polly and make it mean something. I want
He's
to
in
do
the outside
that.
chat. Just talk to him directly. He's in the chat.
Okay,
Well, listen,
Polly,
listen, hold
I'm
on. Before
so
you do
sorry.
this, I don't want to speak for Polly, but I think if you karaoke "Kickstart My Heart" by Motley Crue, you sing the whole thing, he might let it slide.
I don't want to sing that song. I don't
It's worth,
remember
hey,
it.
I don't
worth
make the
a
rules.
worth a shot.
No, I can't. I don't know the
Well,
words.
we could put the words in the chat for you.
Yeah.
Oh God. Kickstart. No, I don't want to do it. I don't want to
You must
do
not
it.
care that he's upset with you then. If all you had to do is sing him a silly little song to make him happy.
I'll sing a silly little song. Where's my phone? Kickstart my heart.
Yeah, you should put it on and play the karaoke version and sing through the karaoke version online so everyone can hear
That's
it.
what I gotta do.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
No, you had it right the first time. Said you just eat everybody.
Kick. Start.
You got to make the guitar sound with your mouth. You know what I mean?
Kick start my heart.
Motley Crue. That's right.
But I want
Karaoke.
Why karaoke? Can't I just sing
Because
along?
it'll show you the words, and it won't have the words in the song.
I don't wanna. Okay. God, this is embarrassing.
It's backstage. I put the link backstage.
Who?
I put the link backstage.
Oh, we're cooking.
Yeah.
Hold that phone up to the mic.
Jess is an android.
I don't hear any music, dude. I heard it for a second.
Another lie.
I can't. When I get high, get on speed. Top fuel, funny cars, and drugs for me. My heart kicks up my heart. No, I won't do it. I will not.
You already
do it.
started.
No, that's embarrassing.
Man, like I said, I don't want to speak for Paulie, but I think he was ready to forgive you, but you gave up.
Oh, Polly, please, please.
Hey, Jess, how about
What?
you? But part of it, because look, I have a problem with the LifeWave stuff. So, like, it's when you don't accept like the reality, it like pisses people off. Like, so could you just detail so that we know that you're actually apologizing for something you understand? Could you please just give us a brief list of the lies that you've told that Paulie's upset about, so that he knows that you know?
I lied saying I was gonna take the old people to court, when really I had an accident, but my car didn't get really damaged at all. Just
Here we
straight.
go.
What?
You were going to take a picture of the damage. Now the car wasn't damaged. All right. I got a boot on, but it's over in the corner. I can't take a picture of it.
I'll get the boot if you want to. Listen, I want to do this for Polly. So now I'm confused. Yeah, I had a whole bunch of stuff going on at the same time. No, it wasn't a psych ward. No, it wasn't anything like that. I did take
It's vagina related.
Huh?
Let's just. We don't care about some fucking trip that is new law. It just detail the lies that you have told that have caused a conflict between you and Paulie.
Oh, well, I had double pneumonia. I had a UTI.
No. You're saying that's what happened. I'm asking you to just tell me I'll give you an example. One lie was that you had broken 3 toes in a car accident. So that's one lie.
Okay.
So list the lies that you told Paulie that Paulie is currently having problems with.
I think you were right on the money.
Can I ask a quick question? I know this is going to throw Jess off, so I apologize.
That's all
Nate.
right.
But should Jess be a character in Sector City, Nate? I know none of you are going to get that joke besides maybe Nate.
I'm not sure about where Sector City is. Is it?
No.
Near Merida?
Sector City is the tabletop Dungeons and Dragons that King of Pole made of all his enemies. You don't know the new lore with all that?
No.
Oh,
I don't know
dude,
that.
you're in for a treat.
King of Pole's just too fucking gay. I couldn't.
Dude, this is good.
I couldn't buy that shit.
This is worth it.
All right, I'm open to it.
I'll shoot you a link.
We are all vultures.
All right, Jess. Now you're back in the hot seat, mate.
As fuck. Shit, nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about. That sucks.
Well, I know the King of Pole. I know King of Pole and his outlines. I know about that.
You just know, dude. There's audio of his girl pulling a gun on him. That's fucking crazy.
I don't blame her.
Can we get back to Polly?
So anyway, you're a liar. Continue.
Yeah, we need to hear the lies so that we know you
Yeah.
know them.
Yeah,
Because
I
a minute
said
ago you
that
were
I
saying you hadn't
broke
lied at
my
all.
foot. Well, it's hard for me to say I lied when I don't remember stuff, and I will
okay,
though.
all right, let's stick to the.
I will. I said I will. I will say I lied
All right.
because I didn't want everybody to know my personal medical situation.
What personal medical situation were you worried about people knowing about? You've already told people that you're mildly retarded from your copium. Like that's it doesn't get any more embarrassing than that, you know. Like,
no, I had double pneumonia.
why is
I
that a
broke-
secret though? That's what I don't understand. Like,
Well,
why is that like a
because-
shameful secret?
I don't know because I felt like it was my business, and I don't.
I'm not
think it's
disputing that.
anybody's
I
business.
just find it odd considering everything. And look, I'm not trying to beat you up here. I'm just pointing out
I
that
know.
like that's a weird thing to suddenly care about, you know.
Well, and the UTI, and then with the broken foot, I was in bad shape for about 3 days. And
Okay, but you broke the foot on the third day.
on the third day, yes.
Well, then it doesn't make sense because the problem. So, okay, I'll tell you another lie. So you told a lie about breaking the toes in the car accident. Lie one.
Yes.
Lie two is that you spent 3 days in hospital over the toes.
No, that was dehydration and double
Oh shit!
Alright, so we got-
a new one.
so we got-
got a new
And
one.
you recognise that? That's a new one. All right, so we've got dehydration, we got medication not taken, we got a double pneumonia, a 3-day UTI, and after you dealt with all that, you got home, and after a really saucy ass grab, which might have been sexual harassment if you're lucky.
No.
Oh, you
Did
wanted
his
it,
thumb
didn't
go
you?
all the way in the
No,
hole,
I
or
don't
just
want it.
on the outside?
He pushed me through the window, and I landed wrong on my.
Oh, he
foot.
was helping you. So in other words, you were trying to climb through, and then he just gave you a
Yeah.
little. Oh, okay. You made it sound like
Yeah.
he fucking goosed you, and you're like, "Get in there, bitch! I gotta go."
Well, he got an extra tip, so I made it
Oh, I
worth
bet.
his
Ooh.
while. I mean, I
Well,
would have had to stay up all night.
I mean,
wait
look,
for
you
my
know,
mom.
I hate to be the guy that brings it down, but Paulie is in the comments saying, "I'm sorry, I lied about ... Just say it quick, like my toes, my feet, my neck."
I'm sorry I lied about my foot being broken. Don't mention Shani in my chat. I just won't hear it.
And also, deleting streams is for pussies.
And City's here. Oh, I missed City so much.
She
Well,
is a ray of
City's-
sunshine.
City's just trying to understand what the hell was going on, I guess, Jess.
That's what I gathered. She didn't quite know.
Yeah, well, apparently everybody got booted, so I thought Polly had done it.
I didn't get
Paulie's
booted.
got Paulie's got no control over City's group. It's like you conflate things that aren't that are separate.
Well,
Paulie's
I
got
don't
no
know.
say in someone else's
he
group.
did it once before.
In a different group. In a group he's got control over.
All right, you don't need to yell. Hello?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Well, so you're really having trouble articulating the lies. It's like,
Because
is the car really broken? Is the car really damaged? I'm starting to think there was no accident at all.
yes, I have pictures on my phone. I'll
All right,
send
you have to
them
put
to you on MeWe later
All right, can I share them?
if you want.
Well, other people. It's more for other people because I don't care that much if you had the accident or not. But
Yeah.
go on.
I'm just pointing out that if you would have sang the fucking song, we'd have been done long time ago.
Well, I can't do karaoke. I can sing along.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be funny if you were a really good singer, Jess.
Well, I'm not a really good singer. I sing along.
Put it together.
I sing along, and they're loud, so I can't hear my own voice. So I love to sing, but I'm not gonna do karaoke. God. I'm not that.
You already
stupid.
started it. You did a third of the song. You would have been
No,
done by now.
and I wanted to stop because I felt silly.
All right. We'll change the song. We'll do My Ding-a-ling. That's the name
No.
of the song. And it's a
My
real
Ding-a-ling.
easy song. Like, it's not super fast.
No singing.
It's almost like a speak. Like, he's almost talking. He's not really singing in the song. I picked it.
Well, you sing it.
Oh, what is Nate doing? He's fucking giving me Tourette's over here.
Yeah, he's a psychopath in the best way. He's been with me this whole time.
All right. So can we detail the lies now? Have we got an agreed list of lies?
Yeah, we're all updated on the lies.
We're not.
Yes, we are.
Well, then quickly do it again because Paulie is still wondering when you're going to say them, and I'm wondering. So
I'm sorry, I lied. I didn't know what in the world was going on. I have chronic kidney disease, and the coma had me not knowing what was night or day. And
So you were in a coma?
I was in a coma 5-6 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and my brain just
That's how you got the copium then, right?
right. That's
Gotcha.
a spliff off of coma, because Nate always says you use your coma as an excuse. Well, I'm sorry, but if you know anybody that's been in a coma for 2 weeks, you would
I do.
know. You do? Well,
Sure do.
if they're anything like what happened to me, holy shit.
Don't know what happened to you. I don't know what
Huh?
happened to you, but I don't know what happened to you. But on the coma stuff, you've blamed the coma for all your memory issues and whatever, but you also blame the kidney disease. So is it both, or is it one, or is it neither?
It's both.
All right.
Yeah. When
Kidneys,
you go
man,
through a coma,
dude, kidneys make you forget shit.
yeah, they do. Hello.
That's right.
I know. And
I know
uremia-
my baby sister, she was born with one kidney. She can't remember a damn thing.
Yeah, there you go. It's real. And I'm not trying to seek attention for it. I really wanted it to stay private, and so I made that call, and that was a bad call, and I apologize for it.
Well, your way of making it private, if you disappeared for 2 or 3 days, no one would have said anything, right? But you come back and you title your return live stream 3 broken bones or 3 broken toes or something. So you titled your live stream with a known lie. Like,
Well, I did break 3 toes.
But they're already healed.
After
No,
you've
but
been to
the
the
story you
hospital
were
for 3 days.
told was lies, though.
Did you kick the cab driver? Is that how you broke your toes?
No, I fell when he pushed me through the window.
How many fingers did he get in the butthole? Just one? Just the thumb?
No. Good God. Bobby.
Gave you the old shocker as he pushed you through? Well, I know one thing's for sure. You suck dick at keeping secrets.
Well, I felt like I had to vindicate myself because I was raised not to be a liar. And when
Well, then why'd you lie about your toes?
because
What's your mum
I
gonna say?
wanted to keep it secret. I didn't want my stay at the hospital to be known.
So who's paying for your toes? No one wants that
Uh,
addressed. Who is paying for the toes?
My health insurance.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but you told the doctor it was related to a car accident.
No, I said
Yes, you told us that. We've got the clip, mate.
well, then it never went anywhere. So he gave me the 10 oxycodones and the boot and off
Thought
I
it was
It was
15.
15.
No, it was 10. 5 one time and then 5 another.
No, you came home with 5, you said, and then you went and you had a script for 5, then you got an additional 5. It was 15.
Right, that's 10.
Okay.
Yeah. No, but I do not like to be called a liar when I have serious medical problems. And I want
Yeah, but you lie about medical problems too. So it's like, fuck. I'm at the point where I don't even believe you ever had cancer, Jess. I hate to say it, but you know,
What now?
Oh my God.
I'm not being. I'm not just being mean, but
I'm gonna
no.
go. Yeah,
No,
I've
I'm
had
not.
enough.
Whoa. You can't be mad at me that I don't believe something because you've already shown me that you lie about medical stuff for attention. You can't be mad at me.
You really think that I faked getting a stem cell transplant and that
Sure, why not?
somebody else that I know had the same exact cancer and is no longer with us, and you think that that's funny and something to lie about? That
Jess,
pisses me off. That
Jess, you
really
created.
pisses me off.
Just don't bring up Quasi when you started a cancer fucking scam that you tried to sell to him. Fuck you, cunt.
Just
Fuck
shut
you.
up.
Oh, fuck you, you scamming cunt. Fuck off.
God.
Yeah, what Nate said.
Yeah. He's like diabolical.
That wasn't diabolical. That was
You know, they're just
frustration
weird.
coming to a head.
Yeah, well,
Diabolical would be lying about your broke foot and your UTI and your moon brew.
no, he's gone this route before with me. I've told him, don't call me a cunt. Don't call me these names.
What about twat? Is that acceptable?
No, I don't want to be called names by him, and he knows this. It's not okay in my neck of the woods.
But see, cunt in Australia is different.
I don't
that's
care.
That's like a common
I
adjective
don't
they
live
use
in
over there.
Australia.
And you have
don't care.
You have to also take into consideration that the United States, a country that does not give a single baker's fuck about soccer, just beat his country in the World Cup. So that's probably, bothers him a little bit. He's on edge,
I don't know. I don't know what his deal is. He does this to me all the time.
Well, did you think you kind of brought a little bit of this on yourself? Look.
Obviously. But
what I'm saying is that you can understand why he's frustrated, right?
Well, Polly, yeah.
No. Nate too. Nate just was trying to be cool, and you kept fighting him on every little point. He just got through with it.
Well, guess what? I'm done being nice to Nate.
I'm gonna be nice to Nate.
You fucking deserve it, says only Tanya.
Well, there you go. That's her opinion.
Sidestep queen.
Juke Meister.
He should not have brought out. Yeah, well, guess what? He wants to talk about my cancer scam all the time. And I said, don't do it. Don't do it. And he does it. And I'm real sensitive on it because I had the same exact cancer. So don't fucking tell me about it, Nate.
Watch your tone, Jay.
Anyway, I'm going to hop off of here because this is just not fun.
Well, you gotta
anymore.
look when you're in the pillory, right? It's a bummer when they throw rotten tomatoes at you, but you gotta take the tomatoes. You know what I mean? That's just like a a common occurrence in life. We've all had
Like, look
rotten vegetables thrown at our heads. You know.
Look at Paranormal. You really should shut the fuck up.
Well, she said you really should. I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, you really should shut the fuck up.
I don't think that's what that means. I think that means you really should start tomorrow fruitfully and usefully.
Well, she's not very nice to me. And everybody's like, oh,
Paranormal's nice to everybody.
Gnome's nice to everybody. Not to me, she's not.
Well, I think like I said, I don't know. I never know what's going on. I just happened to be looking for something to go to sleep to, and I saw that you were up, so I thought, fuck it, I'll pop in here. I never know what's happening ever.
Right.
So I mean,
it's a good
I only
thing
catch
you
every
don't.
10 or 11 of your shows. I'm
Yeah.
always out in the dark. I haven't really been in Discord or MeWe much. I really don't even look at
Oh.
MeWe ever.
Yeah.
I didn't even know I had an account. I actually have a really old account in there. It was made like 2015, and I can't.
Wow.
I don't know how to get into the the name of it's like Taco
Hey,
Sorcerer Supreme or
If
some
you
shit.
could send me a MeWe request, I would.
I don't
love
use it
that.
though. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't use it.
But can you make a community,
I don't think so. No.
a group rather?
I mean, I have no idea. I've never. I don't, like I said, I don't really fuck with MeWe.
She doesn't care because she doesn't have to. Yeah, I don't know. I'm burned out. I think I'm going to end the stream. I can't apologize for things that my brain does. It's
Maybe
just
say
simply-
like, you know what, man, bringing up a guy who's passed away is probably not great.
Well, he wants to bring up stem cell patches.
All he said was because you're inconsistent, that puts everything into doubt. That's all he said.
Oh yeah. And I was like, are you fucking joking me that I would lie about having cancer? That is some twisted shit. That's what pissed me off. Because I had the same type of cancer and I'm still doing fine. So,
So take that, Quasi's ghost.
What a
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. All I know is that yeah, just get out of here, Nate. Just get out of here. I'm sick of you. I'm not going to deal with you anymore.
Yeah, Nate wasn't being confrontational. That's what I'm saying. He was just saying, look, when you are inconsistent, with A, B, and C, I have to take into consideration that, D, E, and F may not be right. That's all he said. And then you got angry with him.
Well, because who
then you started doing a seance.
Who in their right mind would reject their own stem cells when they were...
He wasn't, that's not what he was saying, though.
Well, he was making it that he didn't even know that I had cancer because I was lying so much. That is some fucked up
But
shit.
you just made him say that. That's not what he said.
Well, what'd he say?
Again, he said because of your inconsistencies, It makes him put things into question that he wouldn't normally question. That's all.
Well, the idea of me making up a story about cancer is just as
Well, he
fucked
didn't
up.
say you made up a story. That's not what he said. I keep telling you, that's not what the man said.
Whatever. It's over now.
See, all of this could have been avoided. All you had to do was sing Motley Crue, and you wouldn't do it.
No, I'm really upset about Polly and now Nate too. Nate was always there for me. Always.
I mean, just
Yeah.
15 minutes ago, he was the greatest thing that ever happened to your digital career. Now you don't
I
even want to look at
know.
him.
Well, he pissed me off. I'm sorry, but I have feelings too. And when you
Yeah, of
call me a
course.
liar about something
Again,
like cancer,
I don't think he did call you a liar.
well,
He
he
just made a fundamental, like, look, if A, B, and C is always, different letters, then it's reasonable for a reasonable person to assume that D, E, and F could also be. He wasn't saying you didn't have cancer. He was just saying maybe there's more to the story, or maybe that's all he was saying. He was pointing out that the details are always fishy. That's all he was saying. He wasn't saying you don't
but
have.
you have
He
to
didn't say you're
admit,
faking cancer, you dumb bitch.
Jess,
He didn't say that.
this was an attention whore moment. You didn't have to say anything about your experiences in the hospital, but you made up grandiose lies. You are histrionic. And then Southern Nate says multiple medical lies. I don't know what's real now. I'm not
That's what he's
trying to
saying.
be
That's not him being a jerk. He's saying
well. It what it had to do with cancer. I'm not trying to be a bitch, but that's the reality of it. He said it made him question it. Yeah, that pisses me off that you would think that I would lie about having cancer.
again, he
Oh,
did not say you lied.
well, somebody in the chat said it. Every person in here has had it with your BS, and you're fucking bringing that up. Pick another shield, because he ain't your shield. That's Gnome. Okay? She's like this when she comes into my chat, and I don't get it.
If I had the
I'm
technical
sure the
expertise,
mess you create is uncomfortable. Not really, but Nate did not say it. Every stream is a struggle for some reason. Well, that's probably when I'm just gonna quit streaming, because this isn't fun. This isn't fun for me. I come on here to laugh.
I mean, I think you should just read every comment, and then someone with the technical expertise could come in and just play like the Seinfeld song after you finish each one. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh God, you're funny.
All you had to do was apologize. Apologize.
All you have to do is apologize to Polly and everybody else. I'm sorry, Polly and everybody else. Gnome is like that because you're just, what? You guys are going too fast.
Boom, 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 boom.
Shield, will you please tell people you're sorry? But you add a but. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I am sorry that I didn't tell the truth.
What's a synonym for not telling the truth? Like, what's
a non-truth? It was a non-truth. It It was a bunch of horse shit, really. And I was pretty out of it at the
Well, what's
hospital.
another word for non-truth?
Well, lie.
There you go.
Okay. You should tell people that you're sorry it was mean. Goral, you a
Truth adjacent
law.
is good. I like that, Nate. Truth adjacent.
Isn't a liar. Hater.
That's right.
I don't even know what that means.
That's directed at me. He's fucking hating on me. See what you did? You got him mad at me.
No, he's not mad at you. Nobody could be mad at you.
I think
Well,
you could ask a lot of people in THN or on the internet if people could be mad at me. I think you'd be shocked at how many people could be
No.
mad at me.
You are the best. I have
All right.
very good feelings about you.
Oh,
Well,
you shouldn't trust your
you
gut
know what?
always.
Nate, why don't you come back in?
Mend these fences.
I don't want to hang in Gora World. You want to come up, City?
I think she's saying she can hate.
Oh. Allowed back? Wow. Do you want to come back?
He wants in. Let him in.
All right.
Who's retarded? Me?
Yeah, you're retarded.
Oh, all right. Fair enough, I guess. I've been told I'm quite charming, but all right. I guess I'm retarded.
You are quite charming. You are.
And City has a well-documented crush on me, so she must be in love. She likes retards.
City and I are very, very.
You guys are really close.
I like City a lot. I really do. Oh, so you're not going to come up?
Yeah, look.
Detail your lies.
Do it right now.
Okay, come on up. I'm sick of this, but
just go through the list.
Oh, okay. Instead of the foot being broken in the car accident, I said that.
No. Wait. Stop. Just say, I lied about the foot. I lied about the hospital.
I lied about the foot. I did not lie about the hospital.
Whatever.
The pneumonia. And I didn't lie about my foot.
I lied about the foot, but I didn't lie about the foot.
No, I lied about the foot in the accident. And then when I went to see the doctor, he gave me 10 oxycodones, and I never followed through with
saying that I lied. Listen, saying that I lied about the hospital does not mean that you weren't in the hospital. You just lied about some aspect of being in the hospital. That's all that means.
Well,
it doesn't mean you weren't actually
in the
there.
Hospital.
I understand that, Jessica. What I'm saying is, you can say I lied about the hospital. That does not mean you were not in the hospital. You understand?
Okay. I lied about the hospital.
There you go. I lied about the toes.
I lied about the toes. But they were broken.
Kind of hollow if you just repeat after me. So keep on.
Okay, you keep on.
No. It's hollow if I just tell you what to say and you say it.
Well, I'm at a loss. I feel like now everybody thinks I'm a liar, and it was me trying to keep anonymity on my medical situation. And so I
we
lied.
need you, Nate. We need
I
you, Nate.
lied about that
There you
for
go.
that reason. I didn't want y'all to know, and then when I let y'all know, then the shit hit the fan. So I lied, I guess, and I'm sorry to everybody.
Do you like
What
that band?
about the lie about having no penis? What? What? Hi, Maggie doll. We were concerned about you, and you think it's okay to treat us like we've done something wrong. No. I have missed you guys, and I have medical problems, and it's a proven fact. And no, I did lie. I lied. I lied because I didn't want everybody knowing my personal business. That's the truth. I guess I'm a liar, if that's what you guys want to call me.
We'll check and see if Nate's backstage.
He is.
We'll bring him up.
All right.
I
Hello?
thought for sure we were gonna get a dick right there. I thought for sure.
No, it's a real man.
All right. All right, Nate. So I apologize for yelling because I thought you were saying that you didn't believe I had cancer.
Well, like Wilson pointed out, I didn't say that. I'm saying because you have lied to me and everyone a couple of times about medical stuff, it makes me question previous medical things you've told me that I just accepted as the truth, you know?
Yeah, you've got to. I would never wish that upon my worst enemy. I burned alive. Was it awful?
I get that. Hey, look, I'm not here to mock someone over stuff they've got no control over. You know what I mean? I'm not going to tease you if you I'm not going to tease you for being sick. Like, yeah, it's just fucking gay. It's not even funny, you know?
Yeah, it's not.
I'm not, but if you lie so adamantly about something, and you've been questioned over this car accident quite a bit, this isn't, before Paulie brought it up, me and Noam were questioning quite a few things to you too, but then when you started bragging how you're going to get money out of these people and stuff, it, like, people got a bit of a sour taste because, hey, like, maybe other people have been taken to the cleaners before, or they think, oh shit, like, what if that was my old grandpa that hit her and she's not really injured, but she's tacking on a few injuries? Like, that people can feel a certain way about that.
Plus, that makes everybody's insurance goes up when people file false claims. That's why insurance is so high. Yeah.
Well,
tell them.
it's Jess. It's like, and I've said this to you before, right? Like, and I'm not going to hammer you on it, so don't get all defensive on me, right? But the cancer scam, like, that is something you could quite feasibly go to jail for, Jess. Like, that's not like it is so serious, and I don't think you ever really appreciated it. And I've got a personal issue why I particularly fucking get pissed off about it, right? But, you know, you lied heaps during that. You lied shit tons through that. Now you're lying through this toe thing, and you say it's to cover up your embarrassment. Yeah, look, fair enough, you know. It'd be pretty normal for a woman not to want to bring up gynecologist type of info, right? But no one asked for that. You presented the toe thing whole cloth as your re-entry. Like it was your stream title. It wasn't just something that came up during the stream. It was your stream title.
Look,
You
look,
came back. It
My-
wasn't pulled out here. Your stream title was about the broken toes. You know what I mean?
my pussy was all stinking, so I had to break my toes to give y'all something to talk about. Sorry, Nate. I didn't mean to cut you off, buddy. You were on the
No,
roll,
no,
man.
you're right. You're
Sorry.
right.
I just find that despicable that I would lie about having cancer when right after
Well-
my dad died.
Well, that's not what he said, by the way.
Well-
I know, but the idea of it,
But
It
that
just-
is, I guess that was the implication, right? But
yeah.
is it silly for me to question that when you've just given us a series of lies about medical
No.
stuff?
Not when it
It-
comes to cancer and kidney disease and physical therapy and all that. No,
Why?
it's all happening.
No, Jess, you're not getting it. You've lied whole cloth about this toe injury, right? The timeline's wrong. How it happen's wrong. Everything was a lie, right? Crafted by you.
Right.
But I'm meant to believe the cancer stuff. I'm having trouble believing the other stuff too, because maybe you lied about that as well.
Nope.
Well, you're pretty adamant your toes got broken in a car accident until the last couple of days.
My memory is poor.
Well, maybe your memory about having cancer's poor. Maybe you
No,
never had it.
No.
Well, how do you know? Your memory's so poor. How would you know?
Because I was on a freaking morphine pump, Nate.
So
And I almost died multiple times at OHSU.
How do you know that- how do you know that wasn't a TV show? You got such a bad memory.
What? You don't forget stuff like that. You just
Well, you see-
don't.
Well, you seem to have
Kind of
forgot
like
that.
my coma. I will never get over the cancer. I will never get over the coma. Those
Well-
things are etched in my being.
Is
and
it? Well, then,
so-
Jess, you don't even know what year the coma happened.
I don't know what.
You don't know what year the coma even happened.
I don't know what.
You don't know what year the coma happened.
I don't know. I know that they wanted to unplug me, and my mom said, no, I'm not giving up on her yet. And she says it would help to talk to her. And they said, no, honey, she's gone. You need to call your family. And my mom refused. And then I saw my mom's face, but I couldn't eat. I couldn't drink. I couldn't walk. I mean, I was in bad shape.
Jess, were
and
you born?
so-
Were you born with a hole in your heart?
No.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, did
That's
you
the one good thing I have is my heart.
did anyone ever tell your mum that you had a 190 IQ?
No.
Well, is there ever a point in time where your mom maybe prayed? You know,
Yeah.
you
All the time.
because I mean, you died and came back, right?
Right. I mean, I don't remember dying, but I remember holding on. I was bleeding internally, and I remember waiting for my mom to get there, and I was fading. And my mom got there, and they were pumping me full of blood faster than
Oh no!
I was excluding it. So my mom got there, and I just said, I had to see you to tell you how much I loved you. And then when my mom got there, I came out of the coma and I
So-
saw her.
They were pumping blood in you, like a lot of
Yeah.
blood, because you were so that's kind of vampiric, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I have been through it, and it's a shame that people are now saying, "Oh, you're lying," because I did one bad thing, about trying to keep my privacy, and so now
Well,
Polly,
no, you weren't trying to keep your privacy because you raised the medical issue by starting a stream off by lying about your toes
Yeah,
getting broken in a car accident.
you're really bad at that.
Mhm.
You're like, I want to be private. Anyway, my toes are broken. I've been in the hospital.
Yeah,
Like, what?
right. Yep, it's true.
It's damn true.
Damn straight.
Well, gang, I got to get in the bed. But keep
Okay.
going. I'm gonna keep watching. Keep going.
Have a nightcap, Bobby.
I don't drink anymore. I gave that up. It's the
Oh,
devil's.
good
That's the
for
devil's
you.
water.
Okay.
All right. Well, walk in the light of Christ as always, gentlemen and ladies.
Yeah. I love you too, bud. Oh.
It's Jess, that was a nice little cope side, but why did you start your stream off with the thing about your 3 broken toes if it, 1, wasn't true, and 2, you wanted to keep medical information private?
I don't know. I thought that it would be not so horrible that I had double pneumonia and I had to get a vaccine.
No, because you've only just said the double pneumonia the last 24 hours. So it had nothing to do with that. You never said anything about your pneumonia until the last 24 hours or so, right?
Right, but I was in the hospital for 3 days.
Well, you also weren't in the hospital for 3 days because Paulie says you're barely gone for 2 days.
Well, 2 days. I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, Jess, you should be able to remember that, mate.
No, I don't remember. It's a real thing to have memory loss with kidney disease. It's a real thing.
All right. So you've got the kidney disease causes memory loss, and you've got the coma causes memory loss. Which one is it, mate?
Both.
Oh, both. Double banger.
Yes. They both caused terrible damage.
Okay. Well.
I'm opening a soda.
Okay. What kind? Dr. Pepper or?
Dr. Pepper cream soda.
Oh yeah,
and
my kids love those.
I don't drink a lot of soda, but I want to today.
I'm sure. You're on a diet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's people in your audience that there's people that have personal experience, and there's people that just have like a husband or wife, like a partner or maybe a sister or a mum or dad that are actually like in the like they are a doctor or like they're a nurse in a medical facility. So it's like we do have a pretty decent understanding of some of the stuff you're talking about. It's not that we don't understand. So like when you say, oh, such and such is causing me this issue, well, we look it up and it doesn't really fit. Like when you told me you had that, what is it? Is it uremia? Is that the pronunciation?
Uremia, yeah.
Uremia. I looked that up and it just didn't really fit. It was, you couldn't have it unless you're on dialysis or about to fucking drop dead, basically.
No, my kidney nephrologist says that absolutely you can have it. And you don't need to be on dialysis.
You can have it. I can have AIDS, but I don't have AIDS. I can have it though. You know what I mean? I can have it.
Yeah. Well, I have it because
Well,
that's
no,
why
it
the
doesn't.
physical
No,
therapist came today to work on
right.
my speech and to work on my
Well, well,
mobility.
well Jess, a physical therapist does not work on speech, for a start, right?
On what?
A physical therapist does not work on speech problems.
I'll bet you $1 million that my speech therapist does.
I'm sure your speech therapist does. But
Yeah.
that's not. Yeah, that's not what I said, though, is it?
Therapy. Physical therapy does speech and mobility. And that's who came today. I just now got that today.
So you've managed to find a guy that is qualified in speech therapy and physiotherapy.
No, just speech therapy.
Okay, so you had because you said that you did physical therapy today as well.
Oh, well.
Is that wrong, or was that a mistake?
All I know is that he's helping me with my memory and my speech, and helping me strength train, like getting up and down off the couch. And
sure. Well, the strength stuff sounds like physio. Like I've gone to physio as well. They're like, and I used to always think it was a bit of a scam, you know what I mean? But it's legit. Like it feels like it's gay, you know, but it does actually work. The physio, like it's science-based medicine, and it's not like a chiropractor. Yeah, it's legit.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's like personally, I've never heard of. I've gone to a speech pathologist before because I had a speech impediment when I was a kid, and there was no connection to physio. So like I'm not saying it like authoritatively because there's nuance differences between medical system, well, especially the point of access in Australia and America, right? But some things aren't that different. And the idea that someone is able to do speech pathology, physical therapy, and what was the other thing that they said they wanted to get you on ADHD stuff? Was that right?
Well, they don't prescribe it, but he says, I see that you've been taking medication for ADD. And I said, well, I quit taking it. And he goes, why? You look like you have ADD. So I quit taking it, but I think I'm going to start taking it again because I do have trouble focusing.
I definitely, I have no trouble at all believing from my interactions with you that you have an issue paying attention.
Yeah.
Now, what that translates into something else, I don't know. Right? I'm not saying you have ADHD. I'm not saying you've got that, but I don't have any trouble believing it because of what I've seen. Right?
Right. So
I'm not questioning you on that at all. I don't think too many people are. It's just more that when you say, "Oh, I had a physiotherapist come over who worked on my speech and memory and getting out of bed and kind of backed up my he just gave your opinion based on what you'd already been taken, right?"
Mm-hmm.
But I could go into a doctor and get them to flippantly is it placate me? I could get them. I could go into a doctor's office today and get them to flippantly agree with some gay shit I said, right? Yeah. Without them giving me a serious diagnosis, right? But I wouldn't turn around, for example, and say to my girlfriend, "Oh, I've just been to the doctor and they said that I've got this or that." My girlfriend would turn around and say, "Well, did they give you a test? How did they prove it?" Kind of thing. So it's like a doctor's hearsay, you know, in a way.
Yeah, well, that's what my my family medical doctor prescribed. He said
previously.
Previously.
A while ago. But we've been through this before, and you blamed a lot of your actions on not having the ADD tablets. And honestly, I thought, you know what, this bitch does have ADD. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And sorry to use the B word, princess, but that's what I thought. I thought, you know what, this bitch cannot pay attention. That's what I thought. I said, fucking oath, she's got fucking ADD. So I bought into it. I'm still buying into that one, all right? Even with all the other lies, I'm still buying into that, right?
Yeah.
So you're tired, are you?
No, I need to go let my dog in. I'll be right back.
All right, no problem. Yeah, I was kind of wondering that too, Baby Jane, but I'm a bit. I don't know why. I normally just say any old wild shit, but I'm a bit. I didn't really want to make a assessment that she might be on the autism spectrum because I don't know enough about the autism spectrum to say. Oh yeah, Maggie had me placate. I feel like I'm pronouncing it wrong. Are you back?
I'm back. I'm back.
Placate, that's it. I kept on trying to say placate. Placate, yeah.
Placate.
I was trying to sound too smart. I got to stick with words I already know.
Ooh, I like that picture of you.
Yeah, so Jess, can you understand why I'm not going to just take your word for it that you had cancer? Can you see where I'm coming from?
Well, I could show you my medical records, but that
No, I don't need to see your medical records, Jess. I'm not asking for that. I'm asking you. Listen to me. I'm asking you if you understand why I would be apprehensive about taking your word on a medical issue.
Well, yeah. After this last little bit.
Yeah. I mean, it also always seemed weird to me that if what you're saying is true, is that you lost your dad when you were only, 21, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you lost your dad to cancer when you were 21.
Yeah.
You developed cancer not long after, is that right?
Yeah, I got cancer. They said that, what happened to you when you were 19? And I said, why? And they go, because your cancer is called the young person's cancer. And by the time we caught it, it was almost stage 4. And so my mom had to bust the door down because her counselor was telling her that I was crying wolf, and I was begging my mom to come save me. And I was covered in blood on my bed because Hodgkin's lymphoma, you have night sweats and severe pruritus, meaning severe itching of the skin. So I was literally stuck to my bed in blood, and my mom busted the door down, and we went and saw a naturopathic doctor. And the doctor went, you need to see an oncologist right away. Same thing happened to my mom when she had cancer. Nobody, Western medicine could not find her cancer. And she went to a naturopath and they said, you need to go see a oncologist right away. And my mom's now been cancer free for like 7 years, 7 or 8 years. And so yeah, I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy. And so yeah, it's the truth. You know, whether you choose to believe it or not is your deal, but it's definitely a real deal for me. So
Yeah. Well, you were saying that the broken toes was a real deal from the car accident too, and we fought you on it straight away, and you fought with us right up until now that it had happened. You know, so moving forward, it makes it very hard to believe anything you say. That's all. So you're gonna have to expect people not to believe anything you say anymore. Like to be just to be realistic. Like if my kid lied to me 5 times over the weekend, when it came around to Monday and they told me something, I'd be questioning it. You know what I mean?
no, but
you don't get that. You don't get that if one of my kids had lied to me.
I get that, but
So
my mind is really whacked. It is, and
your mind wasn't that whack because in your mind you're able to formulate an extensive, elaborate lie, and you came and presented the lie to us. No one asked you where you'd been. We didn't even get a chance to ask where you'd been. You came back with a stream titled relating to the toe accident, right? Now, for a long time, you were telling us that it happened in the car accident. And a lot of us have been in fender benders, you know, little pranks. Some of us have been in big pranks. And some of us have probably even had a car flip on us, right? Not me. But it was painfully obvious to us that it was a lie from day one. Like, your lies, you think they're smart, but they're not. They're really not. Like, it's like when a 5-year-old lies to you. It's very obvious. Like, I'm not trying to be insulting, but hey, like, it's not about being a parent, but like, you could be a teacher, for example. Like anyone that's interacted with like lying little kids, you just can kind of, you know, it's just obvious. And you lie, and it's quite obvious because, well, you haven't thought it through enough, or you think you're maybe you think you're smarter than us. And I'm sorry, you're just not. And that's not me saying you're retarded. Like, if I made up a lie, there's enough smart people in this community that would be able to like work it out. The more I give contradicting information, you know what I mean?
Nobody has questioned my cancer treatment ever. Nobody.
Well,
nor my coma.
Everyone should question it now, though. Would you agree with that? It'd be
No.
reasonable for everyone to. You don't think it'd be reasonable?
I can understand their point of view, but I still feel like my mind wasn't right, and I don't know what else to say. You know, memory loss is a major problem with kidney disease and a coma. Both of them walloped my memory, and I have good days and I have bad days, like you said. Well, you concocted a lie. I concocted a lie about my foot because I didn't want people to know how bad I was in the hospital. And somebody even said, oh, she was in a mental ward. And I'm like, oh, please stop it. That's ridiculous. I wasn't in a mental ward. But
whoa. That was Paulie that suggested that. I think. I think, right?
I don't know.
Well, let me hold you to it. let me just just let me get this out, Jess. Someone because you lied a lot, it opens up for people to speculate even more, right? People will speculate even when there's no lie, right? But once your lie starts unraveling, people will speculate a lot because now everything's up in the air. What is true, what isn't true. And just like the cancer scam you did, you said, oh, you found out after 2 days, but you argued with me for like over a year that it was all legit science. And it wasn't, Jess. Like, even people with no medical background at all, like myself, I have no medical background at all. I barely even know anything about doctors and hospitals, right? But it was very obvious it was a scam. And so someone who has a baseline of intelligence and a medical background should have been able to identify that. But when you fessed up to it and said, oh, well, I was making 70 grand a month, suckers.
No,
kind of thing.
I said, I think that 70 grand a month is a sweet deal. Not that I was making 70 grand.
Okay. Okay, then.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, fair. I'll accept that correction. I can't remember for sure. That's fine. I'll accept that that's what happened, right? Okay. But that doesn't change the fact that you knowingly knew it was a scam. You pushed it for a long time and you still defended it.
You know why? Because I'm so sick and tired of talking about this with you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want to talk to you about this because...
Well, of course you don't, because you've been caught in a horrific lie. Like what you did with the cancer scam is disgusting.
What happened is that there were waivers that say you have to check with your doctor.
I understand. Yeah, that's fine.
That relieves all liability from me.
Yep. It does.
So
it does.
So,
it does. It doesn't alleviate you from being a scumfuck. It just alleviates you from consequences. Well, you're talking about a waiver as if it's some clever thing you did. The waiver shows how much. The waiver shows that you knew was wrong.
And I sold it to 2 of my friends for nothing because it was
you've said you charged them actually. So what's the truth there? Now you're saying you didn't charge them. You've said you've charged them, and now you say you didn't charge them. So what is the truth there?
Because
no. Tell me the truth.
You stop. Just stop. And let me speak. My God.
All right, go on.
I found out about that, and within 2 days, I had it down that it was a scam. And then I thought, well, I've got all these patches. I'm going to sell them to my girlfriends because, like, if my girlfriends were selling Girl Scout cookies, I would buy Girl Scout cookies from them.
Of course. But they're real cookies, right?
No. The thing is they didn't have cancer. They're very healthy people. And
I never said they had cancer.
Well, but you're insinuating stuff, and
no, I'm not insinuating anything. What you did was tell me and a bunch of other people in this community that you had an investment opportunity for a stem cell patch that could cure everything from COVID-19 to cancer. Then later on, as soon as I heard this, I knew it was a scam because I've been on the internet long enough and I'm not a fucking retard, right? So I already knew it was a scam. The second you even mentioned any of it, I could tell instantly there was a scam because I'm not dumb. Now, you are because it's one of the two things, Jess. Either you're dumb or you're duplicitous and a scammer because you said, now you want everyone to forgive you all the time because of your bad memory and that. If your memory is so bad, where do you get off creating a fake cancer treatment, right? So let me just give you this hypothetical, Jess. you know how you went to Hawaii? The Big Island's your favorite, right? It starts with, does it start with K? Kona, Kuna, Kola. Is that it? What's your main island that you like in Hawaii, Jess, with your dad?
Kona.
Kona. Yeah, they've got a coffee named after it, don't they? Hawaiian coffee.
Yeah.
It's really expensive.
Good.
I want to try that one day.
Me too.
In a good season. All right. So let me give you this hypothetical, Jess, and if you think I'm a good person, right? Now I meet up with your dad in Hawaii, right? And he's just got his cancer diagnosis, right? And I say to him, hey, I've got this waiver, right? Just sign this waiver, and I've got this treatment that's guaranteed to save your life, mate. You just got to pay me thousands of dollars a month, and I'll give you this patch, right? And your dad will drop dead.
Grossly overcharging, by the way.
Okay, sorry. Well, all right. Well, I charge him whatever is acceptable, right? But I tell him, hey,
you're full of shit. He would say you're full of shit. What do I have to say?
But I would tell him, hey, I've got a waiver, mate, and the government's a pyramid, so it's all good. You'll make a lot of money out of this. It'll save your life.
No.
And your dad drops dead from not getting the treatment. Would you blame me, or would you say, oh, it's cool, he had a waiver?
I would.
Do you understand? Do you understand that, Jess? Do you understand what you fucking did?
I don't care because
you don't care about anyone that's not you.
No, that's not true. You're pissing me off because my dad's death is a very sore subject, and how dare you insinuate that I sell patches to my dad? That's just fucking rude.
I didn't say that. Are you fucking deaf, cunt? I said if I sold the patch to him.
Don't.
If I sold, Jess, you sold a fake cancer treatment to people. You attempted. I don't care that.
Friends. Two
Jess,
best friends that don't have cancer. God,
yeah, that's correct.
Get it right.
All right, I'm getting it right. I will.
If you're going to tell the story, tell it correctly.
I will. All right. So you created a document that said it cured cancer, right? Now, you also said that stem cells were in it, and that's why it's such a great treatment. Stem cells are the future, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, if you have a basic understanding of physics, you'd understand that at this time, there is no way for a stem cell to pass through the skin. Also, yeah, but you spent a year telling me it could, right? You spent a year telling me all these lies and defending it.
Fighting with you is why, because you won't let this go. You will.
Why should I?
Absolutely not.
Why the fuck should I? You scum fuck.
Because I'm out.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, cunt. You worthless cunt. Tap, 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 tap. Actually try to see if you can turn your live stream off this time, dumbass.